Well, Coach, let's talk about it. Last year, you got on a roll, and really from the second half of the season, your defense was dominating, and you executed offensively. What do you attribute that transition after the first 3 years, and that was your fourth year at Oakley, and that succession and the great success you had in the last half of the season?
I attribute it to kids learning how to lead. When we first got here, we were disappointed in the leadership skills. And, leadership isn't something that just happens right away. And I felt like our kids did a good job, finally getting to that point and learning how to lead.
How did the success of last season help you for this season, getting ready for this season?
I think it gave the kids a good taste of what can happen, when they put their nose to the grinding stone. And, we expect to get, a few more kids interested in the game of football, and hopefully it carries over.
You've got to replace some skilled players coming up for this season, certainly, and not just skilled players, other players as well. Who your leadership going to come from?
My leadership's going to come from my seniors and my captains. We've only got 5 seniors, 3 of those which are captains, and we expect those guys to take over and do the things that they need to do.
What about your schedule? You playing that tough MCL? Your schedule for the season, how do you like it?
I always love getting started in a big schedule and in the league that we're in. We open up with TMP, and they're going to be very good. They've got some really good kids coming back. Cade Harris is their leader and their quarterback, and he's getting a lot of attention, and he should. He's a very good player, so it'll be fun.
You turned a lot of eyes last year in that season when you knocked off Smith Center for the first time in school history. I remember some brutal games for the Plainsmen against the Redmen. But what was that like? What did that do to your community, even, and not just your team, but the community?
It brought people together. You saw some people that talk about the game of football that maybe hadn't in the past. It changed people's attitudes towards Smith Center. And, you can't take anything away from that program because they've earned everything they've got. But until that game, the attitude towards that team was, oh, man, we got to go play Smith Center. They're going to, put it to us again. And, and they had. But, once that happened last year, it changed everybody's attitude and got everybody bought in.
Well, listen, good luck to you this season as you open up a new year here at Oakley High School. Mike Patterson will follow you as he does every year with a lot of excitement, and Open Spaces Sports will follow you throughout the year.
I appreciate it, Mr. Epp. Thank you.
All right, Jeff Hennick visiting with us, the Oakley Plainsmen, right here on OpenSpacesSports.com. Brought to you by Farm Credit of Western Kansas and many businesses throughout the Oakley community.